friends, welcome back. Happy Tuesday. We are live. I'm so excited to come at you again this week with another fun topic that I'm really passionate about coaching my clients through, coaching myself through, especially in this season that we're in right now, training for big events that we've got coming up. Savannah, our head coach here at OxFit, in both Grand Park and East Atlanta, talked a little bit about all of the events yesterday at the start of her podcast too. Lights, camera, action. I think everything looks good. Hopefully the frame is on my video today. It looks like it is from my standpoint or from my viewpoint. So I think we're rocking and rolling here. Some of the settings went a little wonky last week. But what a weekend, everybody. We had the Summer Shade Festival here in Grand Park in Southeast Atlanta. Good morning. We have some friends hopping on here right now. Nick, morning. Nick is training for one of those big events that I was just referring to. Can't wait to cheer him on at Beach Brawl, as well as the rest of our athletes. I have a team going, OxFit Bad Moms, and we've been training here and there. Maybe you haven't seen us on Saturdays at the camps, but these bad moms are ready to go, as well as all the other athletes. Good morning. Yo, Ant is here. He is ready to crush our Masters individual division at Beach Brawl too. Can't wait to cheer on the hubs. So yeah, lots of fun stuff. But anyways, back to the weekend. I hope you all had a great weekend. Summer Shade Festival was on here in Atlanta in Grand Park. We had birthday parties. We had training events. It was my husband and I's anniversary, 13 years married, 20 together. So lots to celebrate. We went to an arcade. It was a lot of fun. We always go to arcades with our kids when we're on vacation, and we're usually running in opposite directions, chasing them, and never really able to play like a full game or anything. And we're both obviously competitive and athletic and, all the things. So we had mentioned it in passing. We should come to one and just play, ourselves. So we did that. It was really fun. So yeah, lots to celebrate this past weekend. Lots of great, exciting things going on. And I just have to tell you and give you a specific shout out to our triathlon team, which is what my main focus has been right now. And they are going to be so ready for the Gulf Shores Triathlon coming up. It's on September 12th. We got a few other folks. Coach Beefy is here. Good morning. We miss you. Yeah, she is listening in to my chat about our arcade talk, our date night for our anniversary. And we left basketball till the end, and I went first. And I did. I beat him. I'm surprised he didn't want revenge, but yeah, it was 76 to 72, I think. Not that I was counting or remembering it all. But yeah, we had a great weekend. Lots going on, lots of training events. It's awesome. But yeah, I was just giving the triathlon team a specific shout out. September 12th is around the corner, and this team has been training so hard all summer long, and we're going to have the best time, whether you're coming to support and watch or you are coming to compete. You've done it before and you're trying to PR, or you're just coming for the first time. We've been training hard and everyone's really ready. And I always have such pride getting our athletes, across the finish line and watching them celebrate their fitness. So it's going to be so much fun. We have been running at the track. We have been riding on the belt line, which has been so nice to have this summer. We've also made it over to Silver Comet a couple times for some longer bricks, which is a bike ride and a run. And then we've been swimming at the lake too. And we only have 2 more training weekends left. So it's 3 weeks away. So yeah, come support us. We're going to the lake this weekend to do an open water swim, and we'll hang out after. And then we're hitting the track, to just do a little shakeout run the weekend before. So if you've ever trained for something like this, it's a commitment and it is a whole juggling act, right? So just a shout out to the team for getting ready and really dialing everything in. Race day is almost here, and we are so pumped to show off our fitness. So now it's just about fine tuning some things. We're going to start deloading a little so we can go into the race feeling recovered, healthy, not overtrained, right? And fueling is a huge part of this. It's so important to eat enough, to not be afraid of carbs, right? And to drink enough water too. Water. Add some electrolytes in. But all of this kind of reflection on the training season and the triathlon team got me thinking about what I wanted to talk about today in today's episode. And I want to talk to you about how to use food to get the results you want, how to eat more and lose more and get the body composition you want by eating more. So last week, if you didn't catch it, I did a whole episode on what to actually buy at the grocery store to lose fat. So I broke it down on a plate. We talked about what to stock up on, what to skip in the store. Go back and watch that one if you missed it. Pretty simple, but not easy to execute because otherwise everybody would be doing it. So buying the right food, though, is only half the battle. So today I want to talk to you about the 3 steps behind me here to actually lose weight while eating more of that healthy food that you just stocked up on. So for those of you who are new here, I am Lauren. So nice to meet you. I am one of the owners of OxFit here in Southeast Atlanta. I primarily work with moms and women in their 30s, 40s, and 50s. A lot of you navigating perimenopause and menopause symptoms and just feeling like your body doesn't respond the way it used to. So if that's you, you are exactly who I made this episode for. Okay, so let me ask you something. Have you ever stepped on the scale and seen the exact same number? 4 weeks. I just did that today, literally an hour ago. Even though you're doing everything right? You're working out, you're eating clean, you're being so disciplined, and the scale just will not move. And it tricks your mind sometimes, right? I have the same battle that goes through my head. This is what I want to talk to you about. I want to tell you right now, this does not mean that your plan is not working. That number on the scale that is stuck there for weeks, it might actually be exactly what I'm going to talk about today. Your body changing while you're eating more, not less. I know that's happening to me right now. So I want to break down why this is for you. Okay, so let's get into it. So step 1, you have to believe in the process, right? You have to buy into it. Otherwise, if you don't have the right mindset, you're already starting on the wrong foot, right? So you have to trust the process and you have to believe that eating more of this healthy food is going to get you results, and you have to be patient. I know this one is really hard because our instinct our whole life has been eat less to lose weight, to weigh less. So the idea of eating more to see results feels backwards, maybe even a little scary too. So starting today, no more skipping breakfast, you guys. No more skipped meals. Okay, no more surviving on just 1,000 calories a day. No more guilt every time you eat a carb. And listen, I get why you've been doing that. I really do, right? Social media tells us to feel guilty about carbs. But here's what's actually happening. After 30, your metabolism naturally starts to slow down, and it slows down even further in your 40s and 50s, and you feel stuck. Your gut instinct in those moments where you feel defeated is to just eat less, right? It seems like the quick solution. It feels logical even, right? If I'm not losing weight, I must be eating too much. But that instinct is working against you. Under eating tells your body to hold on tighter, to not let go, right? It holds on to the unwanted fat. It almost goes into a starvation mode. So step 1 right here is simply this. First, believe in the process. Give yourself permission to believe that eating more the right way is actually the path forward. You can't take step 2 or 3 until you believe this step right here, step number 1, okay? So then step 2 is going to be stop obsessing over the scale, please. And I'm preaching this, but I'm also taking this in myself. Okay. I'm not perfect. I'm human. I literally stepped on the scale this morning. My initial thought was still, so I get it. But, remember the question that I asked you just now, right? Stepping on the scale and seeing the same number for weeks, right? Here's why the scale might be lying to you. A smaller number does not equal more success, okay? Get that out of your head. Seeing a smaller number on the scale does not equal success. That mindset will keep you stuck. It's not about losing weight. It's about changing what your weight is made of, okay? And so here's the part that changes everything once you actually get it. Muscle and fat weigh the same. 1 pound of muscle equals 1 pound of fat, right? Pretty simple, pretty logical, right? But muscle takes up way less space than fat. Fat is a larger box here in this equation. Even though the weight is the same, fat takes up more space. You can be heavier on the scale and actually smaller, tighter, leaner, right? So your body can be changing shape, getting stronger, getting leaner, right? And the scale can either stay exactly the same or honestly go up a little bit. And that is tough. I get it. I struggle with it. It is tough to see. It is tough to not, think, oh, success is not tied to a smaller number. It's not, though. When you're building muscle, which is the entire engine behind burning fat, right? Lasting longer in endurance workouts, the scale might not move the way you expect. That is not failure. That is your body becoming a fat burning machine, right? And that's what we want it to become. We want it to burn fat. We want you to be able to eat more food because you're burning more calories. So don't ignore your strength gains, okay? Don't ignore how you look, right? You feel good. Your progress photos show you're getting tighter. The scale stays the same. Don't let that get in your head. How does your energy throughout the day feel, right? Are you sleeping better? Are you less stressed? Those are the real metrics of success. That is the real progress. So I want you watching how your jeans fit, how you feel getting up the stairs, how much weight you're lifting in the gym right now compared to when you started, right? How you feel in the middle of a workout when you used to have to stop multiple times, right? Are you having those energy crashes in the afternoon? That is the real scoreboard, not the number under your feet, okay? So take a breath, take that in, write it down, let that sink in. It's so important. It's so important. I'm a coach and I have to tell myself that over and over again too, okay? The third step to eating more and losing more is then tracking your macros, right? This is where knowledge is key. This is the step that actually makes the first step possible, right? Believing that you're going to eat more is going to work. This is now how you're going to do that and why it's going to work. So tracking your macros is the how you do it with intention too, right? This is a very intentional process. This is not chaos. This is not you chucking some food on a plate and just guessing. This is getting intentional and very detailed with how much of each category you're eating. So macros, we talked about this last week, right? How to shop by these categories. You want to track your protein, your carbs, and your fats. These are the literal building blocks that your body needs to fuel itself, recover, and build the muscle that we just talked about, right? This isn't about restriction. This is about filling your plate with the correct categories and hitting the numbers that you need to be hitting to turn your body into a fat burning machine, right? It's about giving your body enough of the right things. And this is the difference between eating more, turning into random extra snacking, right? Versus eating more, turning into the exact fuel that your body actually needs to build muscle, recover from your workouts, and finally starting to see results. There is a difference between eating more in chaos versus eating more with intention, for sure. Okay, so pretty simple today. Let's bring this all together here. 1, believe that you should be eating more and understand why your body's been fighting you on this, right? Since 30, 40. Based on the season you're in, your metabolism is slowing down. And this is something that is in here, really, right? This is our mindset from growing up, believing that less is going to equal less on the scale, and that is a good thing. Number 2, stop obsessing over the scale as well. Look at this. 1 pound of muscle is the same as 1 pound of fat, but fat takes up more space, right? Don't be afraid to put muscle on. They weigh the same, but muscle takes up less space. It's literally what turns you into a fat burning machine. And then number 3, track your macros. So eating more is intentional and actually fuels the transformation in the body composition that you're after. Your dream transformation might genuinely mean a heavier number on the scale. And I want you to be okay with that. And it's not going to be easy to get there. I don't assume that you're just going to wake up and be okay with that. It will be a process that will coach you through, but when you're not chasing just a number on the scale, then you pay attention to the metrics that really matter, right? And honestly, this is exactly where having a coach in the OxFit coaching program can change everything for you. A coach will help you with all 3 of these steps. We help you shift that mindset around eating more when your instinct is telling you to eat less. We help you see and measure and celebrate your progress in all the different ways that actually matter, not just the number on the scale. And our coaches will also help you figure out what your macros actually should be for your body and know when it's time to adjust them as you progress. Based on the season of life you're in, based on your fitness or performance goal, right? Based on the amount of stress that's currently in your life. If you're a new mom, new dad, that's not something you have to figure out alone. Okay. So pretty simple one today, team. If this resonated with you and you're ready to stop guessing and actually have a plan for your macros, your training, and your nutrition, this is exactly what we do inside OxFit, okay? Head to the link in the description below in my YouTube video here to learn more about our coaching program. Book a call with me. I'll reach out, and also follow us on Instagram at OxFit Nation. We have been sharing some incredible stories of people just like you that were also scared of this process, didn't believe in it at first, didn't think that it would be a good fit for them. So go watch their stories. We've been sharing people like Sarah, Ajmer, Mike, Kelsey, okay, Ida, so many more athletes to come because we have helped thousands of people just like you sitting here wondering, is this a good fit for me? Okay, so go check them out. Click the link below, send me an application, book a call. I can't wait to help you in our coaching program. Have a great week.